first auctions after export consignments. The grade 2 and 3 material is available at a much cheaper rate. You have to collect. You have to make good tie-up with middlemen. They will tell you, today you do not purchase any green chili. Wait for 10 days. We will give you the green chili by 12 rupees kg. So that type of tie-up you have to make with these middlemen. Understand India. We have blazed the country by nature. Our monsoon start in the what you call as 5th or 7th of June at Kerala, and it will reach to NCR, that is Delhi, in September. So the peak season and lean season of each agro commodity is different in different states. That you have to understand. Then only you can make the success in dehydration unit. Another way, nature has very special symptom, and this psychology of the farmers you have to understand. There is 1000 days Teji Mandi cycle. Last year, fresh ginger prices are not less than 60 rupees kg. Last year. Why? Because the major ginger producer is Nigeria, Tanzania, Ethiopia and China. China was flooded. The crop from Nigeria, Tanzania and Ethiopia is hampered by diseases, so there is no ginger. Our price is 60 rupees. Dehydrated ginger was not available. Those who are having old stock, they will earn money like nothing. This year, fresh ginger prices are 8 rupees in the market now. You can process. This is 1000 days cycle is another challenge for you. You have to understand. There is tamarind tree outside. This year, tamarind is very less. Mango is more. Next year, opposite. This is the nature's charisma. You have to understand. Another thing, you have to understand the global agriculture produce market. Because due to the globalization and the restructuring of geopolitics globally, various groups are active. For India, we have very stringent competition from Vietnam, from Egypt, from Turkey, from Morocco and from Somalia. So you have to understand the cropping pattern, the cost of cultivation in that area also to make the success. Even you have to understand the Maharashtrian ginger, Kerala ginger, Shimoga ginger, Northeast ginger, that is Carbolam ginger. And then you decide which to process. Each is having different flavor profile, different structure, fiber content. So understanding the raw material is another challenge. For that, very systematic study you have to plan. And visiting APMC is a must. Another point, again, is raw material. Ujjaini Dam. Okay? It is the dam in between Solapur and Pune, biggest dam. The crops cultivated with this Ujjaini water are just like poison. That is, crops from Nagar, Solapur and some part of Pune district are always poisonous. They are never passed through phytosanitary norms of our buyers. So the agro produce with phytosanitary norms is again a challenge. So you have to understand the crop from which origin? Normally, Vidarbha side crops, Khandesh side crops are a little bit okay because soil is still virgin. Farmers are little bit afraid of using poisons or hormones or some other things. And the buyers are having state-of-art laboratories. They will check each and every batch what you supplied is in their lab, and your material will be get rejected. You will be banned, and as per FSSAI rules, you will be fined and out of the business for 7 years. So the challenge is, I am not frightening you. I am not negative. If you come, see, have you traveled by local in Mumbai? Huh? If you are new in Mumbai and in the peak hours, catching the local is very difficult. Is it? But those who frequently visit Mumbai, they can get the idea where to stand on the platform. Because that back crowd will push you inside very easily. So that place you have to identify while coming in this dehydration line. You come in the common interest group because this is the technology of future. Huge market, untapped potential, and using this technology, you again, product selection is another challenge. And while selecting the product, first of all, you have to do your self-analysis. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your threats? How much equity you are going to raise? See, some of you may be skillful in making some traditional sweets or traditional snacks. Use dehydration technology. Make it into RTC form. Do some private label work. Small investment, big profits. If you are into metros, post-COVID, what is the main opportunity? Everybody is health. If you open your YouTube or your Facebook, so many health gurus are there. Daily they are pushing some messages. See, this health consciousness can create very big market. With small investment, very small investment, you can start the microgreens. घट माहिती आहेत का? मराठी जण ऐकत ना. नवरात्री घट घालतो ना आपण, ते धान्य जे असतं ते मायक्रोग्रीन आहे, दुसरं काही नाही. सो you cultivate the microgreen of minimum 3 days or 8 days, Ashtami, and dehydrate. It is superfood. With few lakh rupees investment, you can get good profits. So technology is there. Product selection is the key. Product selection is the key. Rainy season is coming, so always mosquitoes will come in a big way. Dengue, possibility of dengue. Dehydrated kiwi season is going on. Dehydrated dragon fruit, it is available. Dehydrated papaya leaves. Everything will increase the platelet. So product selection is the key. And while selecting the product, first of all, understand yourself. Understand yourself. What is your strength? Where you get frightened? Where you will get stuck? While making some good investment, understand the fresh to dry ratio is average 7%. Fresh to dry ratio is average 7%. It is more for ginger and curry leaves and less for tomato and spinach. tomato available in Pune, that will give you 3.75% yield. From 100 kg, we will get 3.5% flex. Spinach from 100 kg, we will get maximum 3.5 kg dry material. And with curry leaves, you will get 14 to 16% nowadays, and with ginger in this season, you may go up to 18%. So this is the bandwidth. And for sprouts, again, it is a very big market. Moong, matki, chavli, je all. You make soak sometime 4 to 5 hours. Then you put in the closed chamber or germination chamber. Sprout will come in 1 day. Okay, and then you dehydrate with a proper dehydrator. Very huge market. The yield is 85%. The yield is 85%. So you have to arrange the product mix as per your strength, and then we will discuss the investment. The next challenge of dehydration unit or industry is quality norms. See, currently the major buyers are Indian multinationals. If you know Yuppie noodles, ITC, that Yuppie noodle consume monthly 100 metric ton carrot, 120 metric ton cabbage, and 80 metric ton beans every month. Very huge quantity. Okay, they are importing all this stuff from China, from Egypt, from Turkey, and they are sourcing from India also. Still, there is huge demand-supply gap. Okay, another thing, your Kellogg's for breakfast cereal, that fruits, but they are having 134 different quality parameters. Very big market. You need an apple, you need a guava, or any other thing. Very big market. Quality standard is another challenge. For example, if you start small unit in MAITRI or Neha's language, we have launched the brand Water Inactive. This is a turnkey project of minimum 500 kg per bag. If it is standalone project for making your own product, amla candy or bear candy or guava candy or any other such type of candies. The setup is with minimum infrastructure. But same setup, you want to make a private label contract for any supply chain, Star Bazaar or any other things. Your manufacturing shed should be, first of all, your change rooms, then air curtain, then fly catchers, then air circulation system, then your floor should be minimum epoxy, then your floor, all ceiling should be there with food grade material, 9-foot wall should be covered with epoxy or Utrix. Then the equipment must be at least contact part 304, control panel should be accredited by minimum BI standard. Utensils you are using compulsory 304, not 202. The staff should be trained minimum 40 hours. Then internal traceability system from raw material where it comes and the finished product. So this will enhance the investment, capex and opex both. So first of all, that's why the quality standard. And if you again you want to supply to Unilever or Nestle, then again FSSI standard is the basic standard. They don't consider. They require minimum ISO 22000 2018. Along with that, halal. along with that kosher, nowadays along with that FSCC 22000, then your structure should be 100% hygienic with 50 puff panel, that is box in box structure. Then you have to put some HEPA filters for filtration of air inside. Then regularly you have to take the air swab for maintaining the TPC, total plate count. The capex will go 3 times high. Then some equipments, they require 316. In SS there are various grades. 202 is normal utensils in your kitchen. 304 minimum standard as per FSSI, and this international standard 316. Again, the preparatory lines are very stringent. That is apart from your dehydrator. For example, if you want to take a washing machine, that washing machine itself should be fitted with ozone. Ozone generator, ozone spraying, so that bacterial count will be low. Then again, a cutting machine. Normal Rajkot cutting machine will come with 30,000 rupees. But for these people, the dimensional accuracy is there. 2 to 4 mm, 2 to 3 mm, 3 to 5 mm. These are their dimensional accuracies. And the cutting machine itself is 45 lakh rupees. Cutting machine itself is a 45 lakh rupees. So while stringent quality norms is another challenge. Gradually you target. Initially don't go emotionally. Because taking vendorship of such a company, it required at least 2 years. And first of all, their internal, buyer's audit team will visit your factory. And all these auditors are not normally Indians. They are from Singapore, they are from Germany, they are from Italy. They are very cautious with their standards. And making the compliances itself is lot of investment. We are a supplier recently from last year to Tata Consumer. They failed our unit 3 times. We have to put 75 lakh rupees in only material handling equipment and staff facilities. So these are the quality standard challenges. And that's why, another thing, financial management. The working capital cycle for a dehydration unit is not covered anywhere in RBI norms. Because the main rule of dehydration is when the season is peak, you have to procure in a huge quantity, you have to dehydrate, and you have to stock for minimum 12 years. As per RBI guideline, the stock is maximum 90 days. So your own working capital arrangement you should have to do. Otherwise, there are some orders, but you cannot supply the material. Because same tomato with 1 rupee or 2 rupees kg is now 100 rupees of season. So financial management of the dehydration unit is another challenge. And that's why these challenges, when we put together, automatically that will siphon the basic idea. And then we have to start the project designing work. Then you discuss the technology, the machine cost and everything. First of all, this is the simple methodology which I am always suggesting to our vendors. Because we are the consumer of dehydrated materials. We require a lot of materials. We consume at least what you call as 20 metric ton curry leaves, 20 metric tons green chili, 40 metric ton green chili are all ready. Tomatoes, 140 SKUs are there. So we always promote to come in the dehydration industry. This is the way. and some part we can take out if you are with these parameters. So these are the major challenges. Any questions? We will interact. Then we will see the market.
So time.
Huh?
Time some.
Some plan. Okay.
Sorry, actually we are behind late because.
Okay. No problem.
But we can take question answer.
So I have interacted with earlier, so
Oh.
microgreens. Sir, I studied little bit, तो ये समझ में आया कि microgreens purchase करके कहीं और नहीं लेके जाएंगे.
Same dehydration.
वहीं पे
50 kg plant will give you good money. हाँ.
तो उसको वहीं पे
वही 20 मिनट्स में प्रोसेस होना चाहिए, नहीं तो न्यूट्रिएंट प्रोसेस चालू हो जाएगा, ऑक्सीडेशन हो जाएगा. हाँ.
अच्छा, right now did not see very lot of players in the market doing
लोगों को पता ही नहीं है ना सर. कैसे देखो कि YouTube में बताना है, यूरोप में जनता ये बोलना है, बस बात खत्म होता है. किसने किया है? करो ना, वीट ग्रास करो, स्प्राउट्स करो. मेथी का स्प्राउट का कितना अच्छा स्कोप है आपका थायराइड के ऊपर. ये सब डू सम स्टडी. इट्स वेरी सिंपल बिजनेस. अच्छा, तो मैडम ने बोला टाइम ऑफ है, तो कोई क्वेश्चन होगा तो अदरवाइज ऑल.
Any questions?
सर एक और
हे जे कार्ड दिले तुम्ही त्या
Yeah.
मॅडम कार्ड
ते बघा, हे दोघं कॉन्टॅक्ट मधले पर्सन आहे. मी कायम फिरत असतो. मी केंद्र सरकारचा PM ऑफिसचा सल्लागार आहे. माझ्याकडे 8 राज्यांची जबाबदारी आहे नॉर्थ ईस्टची. मी बऱ्याचदा अंडर कव्हर असतो. मला असं सांगता येत नाही किंवा फोन वगैरे घेता येत नाही. त्यामुळे माझी मॅडम हे आमचे डायरेक्टर आहे, त्या आहेत. ते लोक तुम्हाला सगळं सांभाळतील. मी 15 दिवसात केव्हा तरी असतो, तेव्हा मग आम्ही डिस्कस करतो. ठीक है.
सर एक चीज ये पूछना था कि जैसे आपने कहा कि पहले इंटरेक्शन में हुआ कि टेक्नोलॉजी उन्होंने बताया कि वैक्यूम डिहाइड्रेशन वुड बी द, बट आपने बताया कि अकॉर्डिंग टू द प्रोडक्ट लीफी ग्रीन है या फ्रूटी वेजिटेबल है, तो थोड़ा सर वो भी कि कौन से किसके लिए कौन सी टेक्नोलॉजी अच्छी है.
नहीं, रिसर्च टेक्नोलॉजी अच्छी है. मैंने आपको सबसे पहले बताया सेल्फ एनालिसिस. कितना टेंशन बेयर कर सकते हैं, कितना इक्विटी ला सकते हैं, कहाँ
पाचशे
पे
चौकात
सारी टेक्नोलॉजी अवेलेबल है ना. हम लोग कॉम्बिनेशन पे जाएंगे.
अच्छा,
हाँ
डिपेंडिंग ऑन द
हाँ, कॉम्बिनेशन डिहाइड्रेशन में जाएंगे भाई. बरोबर. See, वही मेरा रोज का काम है ना. कॉम्बिनेशन में जाएंगे.
Sir, it was a detailed interaction. But time was limited. And actually, what happens is we want to provide more and more knowledge, but this happens because we have lined up many sessions.
नाही, तुमचं शेड्यूल चालू.
But again, we will arrange one more program and we will give you 2 hours. Yes. So thanks for very.
To our requirements. So lightly put a lot of things, insights of market.
यांचं लेक्चर उलट जास्त काय होतं पहिल्या लेक्चरपेक्षा.
Actually, I agree.
First of all, already participants are late. So 35 to 40 minutes we are late from first session. So we will.
अरे नाही हो मॅडम, मला काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही सध्या.
And I think next session is for Federal Bank. So I invite.